Hello students, today in online class of 7 Science, we will continue with the same chapter, Nutrition in Animals. Today we will discuss the topic Digestive System in Humans. Students, much of the food we eat consists of particles that are too big to pass through the cell membrane. Therefore, the food must first be broken down into small molecules before it can diffuse into the bloodstream and carried to the cells of the body. The process of breaking down complex food into smaller molecules that can be easily absorbed is called digestion. This process takes place in the digestive system of the body. The digestive tract and the associate glands together constitute the digestive system. Digestive system in human beings. Students, the food that is eaten passes from mouth to the anus through a long tube called the alimentary canal. The alimentary canal is a muscular tube about 10 meters long. Its various parts are mouth, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, rectum, and anus. Students, now we will discuss the digestive system in human beings briefly. First, the mouth. Students, the mouth is an opening between the lips. It leads to the buccal or oral cavity. The oral cavity has a number of teeth and a muscular tongue. The food is ingested through the mouth. It is also here that the digestion begins. While chewing the food, the teeth help to cut and grind it into smaller pieces, and the tongue mixes saliva into it for digestion. This process is called mastication. Teeth. Students, teeth are hard structure covered with white substance called enamel. The first set of teeth that grow during infancy and fall off at the age of 6 to 8 years are called milk teeth. There are 20 teeth in total, 10 in each jaw. They are replaced by a second set of teeth called permanent teeth that are never replaced. There are 32 teeth, 16 in each jaw. There are 4 types of teeth inside the mouth. They are 4 incisors, 2 canines, 4 premolars and 6 molars in each jaw. Each type of teeth has separate function. They also differ in size, shape and number. Incisors are at the front and center of the mouth. They have a sharp straight cutting edge to cut and bite food. Canines are the next to incisors. They are sharp and pointed. They are used to stab, tear and pierce food. Premolars and molars are found at the back and side of the jaw. They break up the food into smaller pieces before it is swallowed. Students, next is tongue. The tongue is made up of muscles. It can move in all possible directions and helps us in speaking, moving food around our mouth while we chew, mixing the saliva with food, pushing and swallowing the food inside the food pipe. It has taste buds which allow us to know the taste of the food we eat. Our tongue can distinguish 4 types of tastes: salty, sweet, sour and bitter. Next is saliva. Saliva is the clear liquid secreted by salivary glands inside our mouth. It is made up of water and other chemicals. Saliva helps to keep the mouth moist and starts to break down food even before it reaches our stomach. It breaks down the starch in the food to sugars. Oesophagus or food pipe. Oesophagus is a tube which runs from the back of throat down the chest and opens into the stomach. When the food has been swallowed, It moves down the esophagus through the progressive wave of contraction and relaxation of muscles in its wall to reach the stomach. Such a movement is called peristalsis. The stomach. The stomach is a thick-walled muscular bag with a lining that contains digestive glands. These glands produce three important secretions: mucus, digestive juices, and hydrochloric acids in the inner lining of the stomach. Mucus protects the walls of the stomach from attack by acidic stomach juices. Digestive juices help in digestion of proteins. Hydrochloric acid kills many bacteria that enter along with the food and provides the acidic conditions needed for the action of digestive juices. Next is the small intestine. The digestion of food complete in the small intestine. The small intestine of an adult person is about 7.5 meters long. As the food enters the small intestine slowly, it comes into contact with liquid called bile juice. Bile is a green watery fluid produced in the liver and stored in gallbladder. Bile helps to break down fats into tiny droplets that can further digest it. Pancreatic juice present in pancreas breaks down carbohydrates into glucose and proteins into amino acid. Inner walls have villi which absorbs digested food and pass it into blood vessels. The absorbed substances are transported to different organs of the body by the blood, where they are used to build complex substances like proteins required by the body and give energy. The large intestine. Students, the undigested food along with digested food passes into the large intestine from the small intestine. The main function of the large intestine is the absorption of water. Most of the water and mineral salts are absorbed into the bloodstream. The large intestine secretes no digestive juices. The material that remains now is more semi-solid. The material is called feces or stool. Feces is stored in the rectum and then passed out of the body through the anus. The act of expelling the feces is called egestion. Students, I hope you all understood the topic very well. Revise the same in your home. Thank you and take care.